brain, are everything about human beings and their emotions is based on conditioning. We have been conditioned our whole lives to feel a certain way. And the problem with that is that we become hooked on those feelings. And that puts us in conflict with other people. So if other people don't match up with those feelings, there could be conflict. So if you're dysfunctionally conditioned, okay, you are going to look for dysfunctionality, because emotions, hormones, are a drug. So if you grow up in a family which does nothing but instill you with fear about your job, fear about your relationship, fear about the way someone treats you, okay, that will create in you a conflict which will cause pain, which could cause you to destroy the natural connection with this other person. This deep-rooted connection, love for another person can be destroyed because conditions are not met. So a dysfunctional conditioning can destroy a relationship even before it's begun. So if you come into a relationship dysfunctional, it's already done before it's begun. Okay, if you're conditioned properly, if you are more functionally conditioned, that the conditioning is more in line with who you are as an individual, if you are conditioned in a society where you are a certain way and you're born a certain way, and it's kind of like if you have a certain body type. Say you're a football player, you're a big guy, you're going to have to eat a lot of food, okay? Now, if you come into a family that has a problem with big guys and don't like big guys eating a lot of food, you will probably be dysfunctionally conditioned, because every time you try to take this nutrient in to fill your body up, this big body, and someone's telling you, stop eating, why are you eating so much? You're going to develop an emotional response to that, okay? So as you develop an emotional response to this irrational conditioning, you will seek out irrational conditioning. So you will come into a relationship probably with someone who's got a problem with the way you're eating. So before that relationship even begins, it's over, okay? Say you're someone who's very skinny and just can never put on weight. You're going to be conditioned by people who are going to be like, if it's dysfunctional and they don't understand that, you will be conditioned this way. You have to eat. You're not gaining any weight. So you will condition yourself and have emotional reactions of fear that something's wrong. I'm not gaining weight. I'm not gaining weight. So your whole life will be one of fear of not gaining weight. And you will have these emotional reactions. You'll become hooked on those emotional reactions. So you will seek out somebody that fulfills that. But that somebody will be in conflict with you. So these emotional reactions to things have nothing to do with your physical survival and being in the moment. It's all mind stuff that has nothing to do with your existence. It's just a thought that could potentially affect somewhere down the line. If I don't do this, if I don't do that, I'm going to have a problem. What am I going to do? So if you come into a relationship we're conditioned to feel that, well, I have to have this in the relationship. I have to have that in the relationship. So if you come into a relationship with these conditions and other people aren't going to fulfill those conditions, and chances are you'll pick somebody, if you're dysfunctionally conditioned, who will not fulfill those conditions. The relationship will be one of pain and conflict. But if you understand that nothing this other person does, unless they're physically beating you, if they come in with an emotional attitude, that emotional attitude has nothing to do with anything physically. It's all mind stuff in your brain, releasing emotions that make you feel a certain way. Well, my mom told me this, my dad told me that, my brother, my sister, my school, the mayor, the president. It's all about what people are saying. It has no physical bearing on your survival. It's only a thought. It's nothing to do with anything. So if you come into a relationship and someone pops up and says, well, I'm going to go out. Well, a lot of people are like, where are you going? What are you doing? What's happening? Go out. Do whatever. Go experience life. It has no physical bearing on me. I'm here. I'm alive. I'm in this space at this moment. And you going out, it's fine. The only problem is the way you think about it.